Good morning, good morning. Happy hump day. Oh, it's not down that much. Where are you guys? I don't have you up on my... Did I closed Twitch, so I can't see you guys. You guys can't see me either. That's fine. There you go. I'm glad you guys can't see me though, because it would just be a furrowed brow and me going, where the fuck am I? Oh yeah, okay, I got it. Yeah, it's like a radio. Oh my god, my camera! That's why. Hang on. My camera crashed. That's why I couldn't see myself. Alright, hang on. I did put on the correct glasses, don't worry. Yeah, no, my camera just crashed. It's fine. Yeah. What? I always... It's fine if it's the... It's fine if it's the technology. Then it's not my fault. Alright, hang on. I do that, and then... Hi everyone, good morning! Oh my god. Good morning! Happy Wednesday! Oh damn. Yeah, this is my stream. Welcome into my stream. I'm not feeling better today. I'm not feeling worse though either, so I take that as a little bit of a win. I guess actually I'm breathing a bit easier today. Yesterday I was quite like, my lungs were painful. Oh yeah. That branded mug. But no, thank you very much. Thank you for asking. Yeah, we'll see how I'm doing today. I don't know. I haven't got so much of a fever, I don't think. I say that and I can feel that maybe I've got a little bit of fever. But yeah, not worse than yesterday. So that's good. Right, should we get straight into Pentiment? I am professional. See, I attend even when I've got a cold. I probably will skip most of the silly voices today. Just most of them. Some of them will probably keep. But some of them I'll skip. Hey, Butthurt, good morning. Let me get my notebook up as well. Did I just call it Pentiment? I also have Greg has brought me in a mince pie for my snack today. I do have fruit snacks as well, but we'll see which one I prefer. I know you don't get mince pies in every country. Basically, they're just a pie with what we call minced meat inside. And minced meat is made up of raisins. Raisins and dried fruit. So no meat at all. Actually. Right, do you guys remember what happened yesterday? We've come back to Tassing after 7 years. We executed plant meat. I guess plant meat, fruit meat. Yeah, it's like it's a bit of a scam. I know some people that are not from the UK have tried them and been horrified because they were expecting like a savory meat pie and they got a sweet fruit pie. Hey, Sack. Oh, and hello, Suzu. You want to come say hello? Oh, you can. Do you want to smell my pie? Yeah, you can't eat this. No. There you go. And she leaves stage left now. She's like, that's all you're getting. Yes, so we had a prophecy from this nun that somebody was going to die. So I think possibly the person that we've executed was not actually the person committing the crimes, but I still feel like out of everyone we could have picked for execution, I think we picked the right person. I have a note for myself for future Badger. Past Badger wanted me to check the Abbey for any, like, suspicious things happening. Anything suspicious to see whether we can catch the murder in the murder in the act. Anything in? Can I get into the prior abbot's house? No. Ma'am, what are you up to? Hi, little lady. What's up? Hi. Hey, Haley. How you doing? Haley, look, a special guest. Is she really a guest, or is she the main attraction at this point? Yeah, hello. Come to say hello. Yeah, I don't know why she's... You know, not that I don't want you here, but... What up to? Hi. Do you want to smell what I had for lunch? Yeah. She's like, I can smell food on your breath, Mummy. What did you just eat? I had a pie. Different kind of pie. I'd had a meat pie. Not a mincemeat pie. Alright, I'll see you later. Off you go. Yeah. What a cutie. What a little cutie. Alright, let's have a look to see whether we can see anything suspicious. I'm guessing that we're not going to see anything suspicious. I think we did this last time a murder happened and there was nothing. No, I didn't make the other pie. Just bought it. I mean, we heated it in the oven. So I like to think we had a hand in making it, but no, it was made by someone else. I'm doing okay, Haley. I'm a little bit ill. I think I've caught a cold. A little bit congested. A little bit grody. How are you doing? I know, I leave the house once and all of a sudden get a cold. Yeah, it counts as cooking, right? Yeah, because it says cooking instructions on the back, which means I cooked it, right? Yeah, dreary grey here, warm and wet. At least it's warm, though. Fucking freezing here, it feels like. I've got the hot blanket cranked all the way up. I mean, it might be that I'm ill, that I feel cold, but... Okay. He's the only person we've seen outside so far. Oh. Is she staying with you for Christmas or just for a little while, Rooks? Can I run? Yes, I can run. Miller House is closed. Let's check the Roman ruins. Oh, nothing new here. Extended weekend. Driving her from the airport to my mum's place. Oh! That'll be nice. That'll be nice. And will she be back for Christmas, or is this is this the Christmas visit? If that makes sense. I'm supposed to be seeing my parents soon for Christmas, but we'll have to see whether I'm well enough to go. Because I don't want to give them anything. Oh! Haley. Anxious side about with you. Oh, yeah. Enjoying Wind and Truth, a new book in the Stormlight Archive series. Oh, you know what? I think I've heard of it. Marvel Champions on tabletop. Oh, what was the assessed piece about as well? I hope it goes good. I'm sure it's. That's weird that she left her house unlocked, isn't it? Oh, she going back home for Christmas itself. I hope the traffic is good. I hope you have a nice time. No family fights. Oh, it was about Badgertails. I remember you saying that you were reading about Badgertails. And then a little bit of maths. Were you having to work out the, like rate of badger spawning versus the culling? This house. So the only house we've seemed to been able to get into is the widow's house. Yeah, should have interviewed me. To be honest, I don't know all that much about badger culling. I know the premise. Oh, it was unrelated to the badger culling. That's a shame. Well, not a shame, but, I was hoping you were doing, like, an analytic piece on whether the culling was making a difference or, how many badgers are there. I'm surprised badgers are that much of a problem to the environment that they need to be culled. Not to talk about badger culling too much, because it's sort of, like, not the most jolly subject, is it? Craig. Happy Windy Wednesday. Thank you very much, Craig. Thank you. Good morning, good morning. All right, let's make our way back to bed then. Because there wasn't, we looked everywhere. And Sergeant Matrix, good morning as well. Permitted under license. They got a license to kill. A license to cull. Reduce badger numbers in the hope of controlling the spread of bovine tuberculosis. Oh. Isolated pockets in the late 1980s. Some people believe this correlates with the lack of badger control. So it's kind of like a plague situation where if you want to stop the plague, you've got to kill the rats. If you want to stop bovine tuberculosis, you've got to kill the badgers. I see. Hey, Vikrin. I'm surviving. Sounds a bit dramatic, doesn't it? I got a cold. I think if we go out into the meadow... Oh, there we go. Could be bovine tuberculosis. I mean, I guess, yeah, it could be bovine tuberculosis. Doctors seem to think it's asthma, but, I'm still constipated on my own. I'm still constipated. Giganto.
A Calder bovine mist intrusus.
Thank you very much, Gianto. Thank you. I don't have bovine tuberculosis. Yeah, plugged up both ends. Oh, eggnog farts. So we don't really have eggnog in the UK. We have, oh, what's it called? The thick yellow alcohol. Oh! Did you drop this, Casper? What is it? Did you write that? You were warned. Advocate. Advocate. Yeah, we have Advocate, which is what I think is probably the closest to eggnog. We were warned to leave. Yeah. And you can mix Advocate with lemonade with a little bit of lime, and you make a snowball cocktail. And you can buy them pre-made in little bottles as well. Told us not to come back. Yeah, now we're back, and they told us to leave as well, and we're still here. I don't know. Advocate is kind of a bit eggy and a bit custardy. So I presume eggnog is like relatively similar. Yeah, more custardy than like eggy. Should we go straight up there, or should we have a look around the... I suspect no one's going to have too much to talk to us about. Hey, Hervo. Oh, she does. My husband has been talking about your arrival. We're pleased you've done so well for yourself. Thank you. Works relentlessly to keep it in good condition. He's very proud of it, and it's unique in these parts, inspired by the designs used in the north. Yeah. So this is the lady that doesn't like our husband. Should meet my darling Paul. Paul's now a big boy. The only reason I know is because I watched The Shining. Yeah, I was wondering whether Butler spills Advocate on Jack Nicholson. Yeah, it's quite, I think it's, what is it, a German drink, maybe? It's quite big in the UK. At least my family really enjoyed it. Oh, wow. Among the few people who don't use mobile phones, it's going to be old school. So carrier pigeons and smoke signals then. Dutch liquor. Yeah, creamy custard-like consistency and a flavor similar to eggnog. Casper and Paul have been introduced. Paul does not have many friends with similar interests. They are not easy to come by. He does not have many friends in general. Okay. I love how we're setting them up. Thank you. Did I promise to go to dinner with them? Was that what I just promised? Hi, Paul. Maybe I did just promise to go to dinner. All right. Yeah. It's what we do every winter, Haley. You know, some people go on a Christmas Day walk with the family. No, we just go to go to some farms and cough all over the cows. Yeah. Right. See whether Thomas has anything interesting to say. Nope. All right. I'll take a peep around and see whether there's anything sussy before we go over to the church. Yeah, Christmas tradition. Oh dear. Yeah, I was kind of hoping we would get to go into the labyrinth. Hi, Martin. To say. Don't have anything to say either. Maybe they're going to try and set me up for the murder. Okay. 210,000 badges have been culled. Wow. In 10 years. That's why I don't have to send out as many Christmas cards anymore. It saves me a lot of money on presents too. Every year we just have to hope that it's the family members that I don't like. Only a small one, so not worth killing all the badges for. But would we be overrun by badges if we... I'm just imagining if there were 210,000 extra badges and those 210,000 extra badges bred to make more badges, you know, we might overrun with badges. More badger per person, you know? Sorry about dinner the other night. Oh yeah, no, that was awful. Do you remember the really awkward dinner we had with them? There'd be millions of them! And that would be competition for me. No, it hardly seems worth it, right? If the thing that they're trying to get rid of the badgers for isn't really reduced enough to warrant killing the badgers. Yeah, the badgers will start culling us. Do you think that's really what they're trying to prevent? I'll hide it under this guise of bovine tuberculosis. But really what they don't want is the badgers taking over. Yeah, it's cull or be culled out. He's just trying to keep his dignity, I understand. It's fine. Change is coming to Tassing. May the winds of fortune blow your way, George. Thank you. I didn't want to talk to him longer. Not to be rude to George, but... I'm pretty sure that there's been a murder, so I kind of want to get to that. Hi. For St. John's Eve, you need a mask to help with the wild hunt.
Murdered. I was led to think that this was an era of peaceful religious discourse among reasonable folk.
Yeah. You're wrong. You're wrong. And the murders all happen at the church. I'm just saying. Gigantic. I don't want to talk to you after all. Yeah. Wild Hunt won't bother us, Casper. They don't come after faithful Christians. Don't mind ill Peter, Casper. He's making up stories. I'll just be truthful. It's a pagan myth. Oh, was that rude? I didn't mean to call it like a myth as in like it's... Okay, well. Please stop coughing on me. May Percher addle his mind and give him brain rot for stopping the old traditions. It's just one festival. I don't want to... Like, neither of these seem like good options. The saints, what good will saints do? The abbot has already kept us from appealing to St. Moritz. Who else can we call upon but Percher when the church keeps us from God? If you want to learn more, boy, come find me at the bonfire when the time is near. I'm not sure he's going to make it to the bonfire. Maybe they have bovine tuberculosis. Are you calling them bovine? Hello, everyone. I don't remember those two. Oh, this guy's the sheep herder. Who else? Otto's probably going to want to talk to us. Oh, thank God, no. Right. Oh, you want to talk to me. Have we met before? Yeah, I know who it is. It says it, but he's got a name tag on. I know who he is. Master Mailer is a very renowned painter, don't you know? Yeah, here's my apprentice. Pleasure. Now, don't mind me. I don't hear much of what happens outside of Tassing. Besides, we didn't talk much back then. I don't remember this man. You were busy running back and forth between the Abbey and the Gertners. Didn't get any easier when the murder took place. How have you been doing? Heelwig is good and healthy. Simon, my son, is growing like a beast. You've heard what Otto has to say, haven't you? The Abbey's tasking us to death, restricting what we can do in the woods. Christ, we can't even pray at the shrine anymore. They can get bovine tuberculosis. I remember there being that big outbreak of foot and mouth disease. So they had to kill loads of cows because of that. Is that bovine tuberculosis, foot and mouth? Life is never easy, Casper. Take that, listen to heart. I'm just trying to make the peasants like me. I just, you know... If the Duke sends his soldiers against you, death by sword and axe and mace is preferable to starvation. Alright. Oh, they're all different things, okay. Seems like the cows are really... They're really struggling, you know? Fight for their lives out there. Brother Piero. Yeah. Thank you. The golden hand didn't exist when you were last here. That Nico's a good man. I can tell you that. Not sure if I trust the wife, though. I don't know if have we met his wife? Keeps some questionable company. Hello. I'm so eager to get up to the Abbey. I know I've got to do like my due diligence and talk to everyone. But I'm relieved when people don't want to talk to me. I'm like, oh, thank God. Well, it's Central Town. Yeah, surviving all that, just end up with a pot of roasted steak. Yeah. And that can be passed on to humans, Haley. Let's go in the bakery, go to the North Town, and then... Hello, Ulrich. Oh, I remember Ulrich isn't a big fan of the uprising. The Lord has been kind of mean to most of the peasants. These are difficult times for them, Andreas. They could use your help. Talk to the abbot. He may respect your opinion. No, he really doesn't like me. The abbot literally told me leave or I'll kill you, so I don't think... I like the... You know, Sack being like, when I looked up what Ryans are, ugh, and then Rook's being like, yes, it's very interesting. I like the contrast between the two. I'm not exactly in Father Gurno's good graces. I doubt he would listen to anything I had to say. Yeah. What if violence is the only language? Well, we'll come to that. Yeah. We'll see if we can talk to the prior, but I don't think he's gonna care. Yeah. Maybe it's only pride that's standing in the abbot's way. I hope that your counsel and God's light can touch his heart. I mean, I'll just do what I can. You know, I don't promise anything. Let's go. Giving them antibiotics en masse. Oh, so the diseases become more resilient. And they never finish their antibiotic courses either. You know what the cows are like. They think once they're feeling better, they're better, and they stop taking their pills. Oh, it's one protein being malformed in a variety of different ways. Oh. We're getting very STEM-minded in here. Salutations. I quite like this guy. I don't know if he's going to turn out to be the murderer, but... Because the murderer has to be someone pretty educated that has been able to write in that beautiful script. Okay, let's go via the church. Have we been in the Drucker house? Hopefully there's no one home. Ooh, this is a nice bed. Hello. I like how they have special font for the Druckers because they are the printing press family. And I don't think he had anything to say to me. No. Right. Let's go via the forest. Hello. So you can pet the cats and the dogs, but unfortunately we can't pet the chickens, which I think is something they really missed out on. Or the sheep, because the sheep are pretty cute too. I have to admit though, chickens are one of my least favorite animals. Not to not start any beef between you know, the chicken lovers and the cow lovers. But I don't know, I feel like chickens, they just have really shifty eyes. And you know that a chicken would eat you if they could. Yeah, they're just creepy dinosaurs, right? They're just small, feathery dinosaurs that would 100% eat you. I'm surprised how many of you were into biochemistry. STEM-minded individuals. Yeah, I I feel bad eating beef. But I don't really feel bad eating chicken because I don't like that. Sorry. Yeah, you know, in terms of the moral quandary of eating meat and not. Oh, we can go into the abbot's house. Hello. God bless you, Andreas. Right. Werner Herzog on chickens on YouTube. Does he support my... Or do they support my chicken hate? Oh, look, there's where the murder took place before. Chapter House, Infirmary, Upper Abbey. Yeah, Sweet Revenge. They've just got these, like, really spooky little eyes, and they practice cannibalism when they get a chance. He thinks they're very stupid, and one could see it in their eyes. He does kind of very... Maybe I will watch it. Yeah, I don't know. They seem aggressive. Hello, Margaret. Who's there? Hello, Sister Margaret. It's Andreas. Oh, Master Meal. Mother Illumita said you had returned. Is there someone else with you? God bless you, Casper. You smell even more of paint than your master. I love that. Ooh, you smell of paint. She relies on our other senses. Anyway, I should go. Mother Illumita doesn't like it when we're distracted from our duties. Have they finally mastered it? I think they just practice. They just practice. Because I don't think they do cannibalism until they've got the taste for it. If I remember. Right. We'll talk to him in a minute. Should we pop into the crypt? Anything? I really hope that there is a murder in this tower at some point, because I keep coming up to this fucking bell tower thinking that there's going to be something. Andreas, it's wonderful to see you again. How have things been for you in Nuremberg? I've actually been in Krakow recently. Nuremberg is wonderful, though. The same as always. Same as always is. Ah, well, good to see you in any case. Forgive me for asking, but how did you find music in Krakow? Excellent. King Sigismund and the Archbishop of Wawel are patrons of ensembles and host foreign musicians at court. I have heard that Krakow is a beautiful city. I am glad that they are making beautiful music as well. I love our music, of course, but I am interested in what is being created across Christendom. He's the one that sings for us. That's why you've got to send your carrier pigeon. Yeah, there you go. Try pigeon. I suppose you came to pay your respects to Brother Piero. I'm sorry, Andreas. He was a wonderful man and a faithful servant of Christ. Well, despite the occasion, it's good to see you again. God bless, Andreas. Thank you. He seems quite happy to see me. That's nice. I guess I'll talk to Adok. Can you see how Adok is kind of a little bit rubbed out as well? It's Andreas, Brother Adok and Andreas Mailer. A fine young artist from Nuremberg. Not quite so young anymore. No, you're still young. When you were last here, I thought I was old. I was wrong. Now I feel the true measure of years upon these bones. He's still got his sassy stance and his little sassy finger as well. Like the waves on the wide sea, on the cliffs of Porth Kragan. Time has worn me down. But enough of that. How have you been, Andreas? God has blessed me with good fortune. Be sure to share it with others if you're able. You seem more at ease. Yeah, he seems less cranky. It may be so. I may have worked in the scriptorium beyond the limits of this body. It pained my joints and strained my brotherly love for Guy. The scriptorium took my sight and the use of my hands, but when it closed, it also took the pain from my heart. The abbot is content to let me serve the Lord through prayer and contemplation, and so it contents me. I'm sorry, Andreas, but I must rest now. Oh. He's much less cranky these days. Shall we pop down to the cemetery before we... Oh, I kind of want to go in the prize house. There's too much to do. Too many places to be. Hey, Ibrax. Good morning. We haven't found the murder yet, Ibrax. We're looking for the... kind of half looking for the body, but we're also just catching up with everybody. And we should go talk to Brother Guy in a bit. Nuremberg. How is it pronounced? Like, traditionally. Urn and bear? Oh, Mother Cecilia. Animal pens. Nuremberg. Nuremberg. Berg. I don't know why I can't say it. You'd think it would be easier for me. Nuremberg. 7 years. It's good to see you, Brother Volkbert. Oh, he's a monk. Brother Lucas too. Oh my god, what is this lad? Oh, look at him. What a funny little guy. Frog in a hat. I think so many of these would make good emotes. That little frog in a hat. Oh, would be so good. I still do the same work, but now I have the same robes as the other brothers. Has the abbot been treating you well? Are you happy? I'll ask him about the abbot. The work's been hard, but I am happy. Alright. Thank you. Good for you. Oh, this is maybe a new building? Large garden. Let's go back to the garden. Cucumbers. Lovely. Lovely. I reckon it's going to end up being the abbot that's dead. Oh, what a good doggy. We will go double check on him, but... Alright, still alive. Alright, keep my eyes on you. Cloister, chapter house. I think we've been inside the chapter house already. Yeah. Cloister. Infirmary. Let's go pop into the infirmary. Ah, I was hoping I'd see you. Hello. Have you been well? Remember, he's the guy that let me sit in on the autopsy. Ooh. Battle other medieval scribes by drawing weird beasties. Look at it. Sounds pretty cool. Well enough. You look healthy. What brings you back here? I wanted to pay my respects to Brother Piero. It's a small consolidation. Yeah. Consolation? Consolation. But he lived a long life with little pain. He died quite suddenly during Lord's. He was well loved by everyone here, even those who might pretend otherwise. I wonder if somebody killed him with, like poison. As for your visit, I cannot speak with the abbot's authority, but you are always welcome. How good is your Italian? Not very well. Not very good. It's not too bad. Okay. I've been reading every Italian medical text Klaus Drucker can get his hands on. I haven't counted, but many. Leon Iceno's texts on the French disease, which might have been helpful when the Baron all those years ago. The Facilius Medicinae, a new printing from Venice of wonderful woodcuts. Oh, the flower of medicine from Salerno. Did you know they translated it into Hebrew? Occitan? Imagine that. Imagine a peasant in the fields of Provence reading the medical wisdom of Salerno. This is me just really struggling. Imagine a Polish mercenary doing it. Oh, is he a Polish mercenary? I don't need to imagine it. What a wonder these books are. Oh, I got carried away. Anyway, it's good to see you, Andres. Until later. I don't know if we knew he was a mercenary, but I'm not sure we knew if he was Polish or not. Am I a Twitch degenerate? So I had to look at my Twitch recap, my streamer recap. And I'd streamed for 186 streams, I think it was. I think it's probably 185 because it said 185 days with 186 streams. I think probably a stream broke. Oh, sorry. I immediately get distracted. There's another duck detective coming out, I think, which is exciting. I think I heard on the grapevine that there's a second duck detective. I'm very, very excited. But yeah, so yeah, I had a look at my streamer one. But I haven't had a look at my watcher one. I think my watcher one would be really boring though, because I don't chat very much. And I haven't been able to watch as much Twitch as I would like this year, so I think it'd be boring. Hey Alex, howdy doody. Good morning. Happy hump day. Yeah, I think it would probably be not the most exciting. Greetings, Master Mailer. I think I watched more Twitch last year than I did this year. And most of it was just lurking. And like peeping. Most of it was just peeping. You're looking like a real artist now. I'm impressed. You must be living like a lord. Overburdened with problems, I've no time for my own art, and only that of my patrons. Oh, yeah. I'll just say about the traveling. It was difficult. No, I know. I'm really I'm very humbled by. Oh, I'm really pleased that you guys spend so much time here, and I'm like, you know, very thankful. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Ah, maybe I can tell you guys. Hang on. There it is. I can tell you how many hours collectively everybody's watched my stream. 62,911 hours total watched. So if you know your number, you can work out what a percentage of hours watched you made up. Let me see if there's anything else. 256.9 thousand chats sent, so you can also work out your percentage there. I don't want to tell you about our top channel emotes because I will save those for our end of year quiz. Easy math. Does that make it 1%? 1%? Yeah, I gotta save some of it for the end of year quiz. At least you can get mud on your shoes from beyond a single courtyard. Do you not like living here? I'm not like you, Andreas. I never chose this life. My family couldn't marry me off to anyone of higher rank, so they donated to the abbey. The amount was substantially enough for the abbey to take me in as a nun, and I was forced to take the habit. I loved my life before Kearsau. At least you chose your vocation. I was shoved into mine and forgotten. And here you are muttering as though you are the most successful person in aren't the most successful person in Tassing right now. Is that why you dislike Mother Illumina so much? Yes, Mother Illumina comes from a similar family, but she came to Kearsau willingly. She could have had the life I wanted, but instead she chose to moralize me for all my transgressions. I've accepted a lot in the past years, but I can't ever be as perfect as Illumina. That's interesting. Maybe she's the one doing the murders. 25,187 chat messages sent. A miracle. See, what Rooks does is when I'm offline, Rooks just types in chat to get the numbers up. Right? Yeah, maybe it's Harmer and Rooks talking to each other in the chat. I should return to my duties. Thank you for speaking with me. 5 million hours watched. Oh, wow. I wonder if they're lurking in multiple streams all the time. Should we pop into the library? I do want to talk to Brother Guy as well, because we have kind of bypassed him. Let's just take a little look around. So, since the scriptorium is closed, perhaps they're selling off all the books. I feel like the Twitch recap only does the last 11 months though, right? It does January to November. Gotta get those numbers up for next year. Because it can't count. Do you reckon it counts December 2023? Ooh. God bless you, Andreas. It's been too long. I know Father Abbot made it clear that you were not to return after you left, but we had hoped to hear from you. It's good to see you again. Yeah, it's good to see you again. You think 12 months? Yeah, I was wondering if... Has to count from last December, otherwise... Oh yeah, you wouldn't have watched 363 days. What was the 2 days you missed, Sack? Good to see you, sister. I'm sorry you have to see it in such a state. It sees very little use these days. After Baron Rothvogel's murder, we had fewer and fewer wealthy patrons. The small number that held out lost interest. It's easier to commission new work from the Guild of St. Luke or individual masters in big cities like Nuremberg. So I've got a theory, actually. So the Guild of St. Luke is a regulated trade and sale of art in cities around Europe. Artists who sought to have apprentices, and businesses often have to become members for the privilege. What if the Baron got killed to bring down the church? Like to stop the church from getting money. So it's not necessarily someone inside the church. It could be Zedna as well. She wants to bring down the church so she doesn't have to be a nun anymore. I don't put switch off a battery, it gets lost. Cute. Yeah, I wish it did tell you which ones you'd missed though. That would be fun. Father Gurno saw no reason to keep the scriptorium or library open. Most of the books here have suffered from neglect. After Mother Celia's death, neither I nor Sister Zedna had time to maintain our inventory. As Brother Piero was fond of saying, all things change in time. Now all that remains are books for sale to interested parties, tasks that Father Gurno has entrusted to me. Oh, she's mad. And Sister Zedna, of course. Sure, I'm eager to look through. Master Andreas, maybe you could find a book for little Magdalene, something that's not in print yet. Oh, she's pissed. Parsifal. Perhaps Klaus would not object to this romance given the emphasis on Christian virtues. A 13th century retelling of an Arthurian hero Percival, written by Wolfram von Eschenbach. Themes of love and chivalry are prominent in this adventure tale. Yeah, sure. The German is a little dated, but I'm sure she'll figure it out with Klaus's help. Who knows, maybe it'll inspire her imagination. Pop upstairs as well. Maybe we can get a super secret book. I think these Latin translations of some of Origen's homilies. It also looks like it's partially burned. A prolific 1st century ascetic and theologian, best known for his I don't read any of these. Exegetal writing and homilies influenced the development of the Trinity and the ransom theory of atonement. The words are so big. They're too big. 3rd watch streamer. I'll take it. I'll take bronze. That's all right. Is that similar handwriting? It is kind of similar, isn't it? But I think I think they're dead already. So that kind of it is though, isn't it? They could have traced it. Wait, this is the same book hand as the notes I found when the Baron was murdered. Daimo. Whoever wrote this is responsible for writing the notes. I need to ask Illumina about this. Daimo Big Brain. Exegetical. A copy of Jacobus de Boragines' Golden Legend. Every good Christian should know the legends of the saints, and the Latin is simple enough that she should be able to read it before long. What have we got here?
Do you know what else gets burned? Your dinner that your mom is cooking when she is daydreaming too much about me from yesterday. Hey, oh, got him again. They never see IT coming, astounded, stupefied, amazed, just like your mom was last night. Oh, I am the best.
Thank you, Gullux. Thank you. You did get me. I was like, where is this going? Richard de Bury's Philobiblon. It's a text on the collection and preservation of books. Yeah, we're just spending our whole life. Yeah. No, well, so we left 7 years ago. We then spent our time as an artist, and we've come back here 7 years later. And there is still unanswered questions about the murder. And, you know, the lady who is in the church at the bottom of the hill, who has prophecies. She had a prophecy that is similar to the one that she had before the Baron died. So we think that there's going to be another murder that will link to the old murder. Richard de Bury, a 13th century English priest and later Bishop of Durham, Richard de Bury was one of the first private book collectors and is best known for Philobiblon, which prescribed the care of his collection. Maybe this is where Illumita and Cecilia learned all their tricks. Certainly a good book for a printer's daughter. I think this would be boring for her, you know. It's good for her that she'd be able to learn how to keep books and stuff, but I'm not sure she'd be super interested in it. Albertus Magnus's De Amilibus. Renowned 13th century Dominican theologian, philosopher, astrologer, and bishop of Regensburg, a prolific writer, he was known primarily for his work on Aristotle and his knowledge of natural science. It is ostensibly a bestiary, but it contains so much more knowledge on a variety of topics. Is this sentence grammatically correct? I used to want to be an astronaut when I grew up. No. It would be I wanted to be an astronaut when I grew up. I wanted to be an astronaut when I grew up. Or maybe if you wanted to say I used to want to be an astronaut when I grew up. Yeah, you'd have to use the past tense of grow. And I think you could get rid of the I used to want to, because I wanted would do the same job as I used to want to, because you could use the past tense of it. Now, I did English literature, not English language. Don't ask me too many English language questions, because some of the, I feel like, you know, when you're speaking in your native language, I feel like sometimes you don't know why things are right. You just do it on vibes, you know? You're just like, no, that sounds wrong. The vibes of that is off. I think it would sound correct if you did it this way. You do it on vibes. I did a little bit of English language. I took English language as one of my A-levels, but I didn't do that much at university. Yeah, and when you overthink it, you no longer know what's correct. Yeah, because there's a certain... you know, if you want to say that's a big white dog, you wouldn't say that's a white big dog. You'd say that's a big white dog. But I couldn't tell you why big usually big comes before the color of the dog. You know, that's a big white dog. That's a white big dog. You know, I don't know. I don't know. And the more I think about it, the more it sounds incorrect and doesn't sound like it should be that way. I'm tempted to go out and see Brother Guy, but... Oh, I'm not allowed to leave. Fair enough. Yeah. Have you decided on any books to purchase? Can I purchase all of them? Oh. Shit. I've forgotten. I've forgotten what all of them I want to buy the one with the gothic handwriting on it. Would you guys judge me if I looked it up, which book was which? It's gone. We started talking about dogs, and I think this is the first time I've looked up anything about this game. I hope it doesn't give me any spoilers. Hoping that this doesn't. Okay, so the Bibliophilia, that one, bookmaking, the Animalibus. Okay, that one was about plants and animals. And the Jacobus de Golden Legend, that one was the Saint book. And the Myths and Legends one was the one about the myths. Okay, fine. This is the first time I've looked up anything about this. I just don't remember what they all are. Oh, Salacious. Oh, firmly stuck in my head. Galax, you're gonna have to buy the soundtrack now. You're gonna have to buy the soundtrack so that you always listen to it. So, do we want the one about the myths? We want the one about the saints? The one about plants and natures? I feel like the one about plants and nature is pretty good. But I also think a little girl would like probably the one about the myths. You know, like, if you were a kid. No, I don't know why you can't buy them all. I wish we could. It's the energy you get from your favorite pants. What was the ad for? Oh, wow. Oh, that sounds so uncomfortable. That sounds like it would, like, it just sounds very uncomfortable. No, you think it was for clothes? Or do you think maybe it was, like, detergent? Plant-based energy. I think I'm gonna go for the Greeks and Myths one. Pooh! Wow.
Look at this number.
Wow.
It is a large number.
What a large number you have, Paul. Paul, 50 months? Thank you. That's half a century. Thank you so much. Thank you. Paul, how are you doing today? How's your Wednesday treating you? Wow. What a big, long number. Let's go with the Myths and Legends. Let me just double check that it is. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Arthurian hero. Go on in. A romance, Andreas? I'm a bit surprised. That's even less appropriate, but not my concern. Oh shit, do you guys not think it's appropriate? It's not half a century. Yeah, it is. It's because every month you spend here feels like a year. What do you know about this book? I don't know anything. It's the first time I've seen it. Where did you find it? I've seen it in one of the lowest shelves. I don't think it's in our catalogue. It's burned around the edges. Why? How can I find out where it came from and who wrote it? I'm afraid I don't know who you could ask. If it was a recent edition, the only people who would know are Mother Cecilia and Father Matthias. What a shame, because whoever scribed this book I wrote, the letters I found while investigating the Baron's murder. Yeah. Perhaps he knows something about this book. He's been here longer than any of us. Why would the person who wrote the letters have scribed a book in our library? Well, that's the question. Whoever did this is the thread puller. Someone who was manipulating people at Kirsau and Tassing, pulling at threads to provoke someone into killing the Baron. I thought one of the brothers killed the Baron. He did, but the Baron was lured to the chapter house by someone who knew Kirsau and Tassing's secrets. So it does seem like maybe I did pick the right murderer. But they were, like, lured, and they were pressured into doing it. I'm afraid we can't be of any more help to you determining the book's provenance. However, it is not in our catalogue, and already damaged. I doubt Father Abbot would mind you keeping it. Wonderful. Oh, and she kind of ran away. That's a little bit. Do you see? I waddle off. I've got to eat with the Druckers. Do I have to eat with the Druckers? Were the Druckers the mean people that made it really awkward last time? Because I don't want to eat with them. Or are the Druckers the one with the cute little kid? Did I buy any bread to bring? I didn't buy any bread. Oh, the Druckers, the printers. Oh, thank God. I don't want to in that really awkward place again. I know it sounds awful, but I just, you know, I don't want to be mean and be like, oh, sorry, I don't eat. You know, I just. They made it really awkward. I didn't know what to say. Oh, it's the German word for printer. Oh, that's fun. What's Master Mailer's or Marler's next his surname mean? Does it mean like artist or something? Painter, does it? Oh, cool. I like that. I like that everybody has last names to do with their profession. That's fun because his brothers and father is also a printer. And I presume like Gertners and stuff are like farmers, maybe? I don't want to go in the dormitory again. Cemetery, kitchen cellar. We'll just take a little poke about. Oh no, but then... I'd have to be like gamer or something. Okay, no one here. Let's just check on the abbot. Check he's not fucking dead. No. Oh! Not here. Might be eating dinner, so that's kind of fair enough. Just pop up. I feel like I gotta do a pass over everything, just make sure no one's dead. Hey, you're still here. I didn't speak to him today. What are you doing out here? Father Gurno has asked me to inform the townsfolk the shrine is closed. Has something happened to the shrine? Father Abbot has ordered that we bring the hand to the church. The pilgrims are still welcome to come in and visit the relic, but it's off limits to the townsfolk. That's weird. The abbot has had enough of the peasants and the townsfolk rebelling against the abbey. He is their rightful lord. The abbot has been more than generous, but he will not let this 12 articles drivel past. The abbot refuses to leave the relic at risk of destruction, and the hand of St. Moritz is the only thing keeping the abbey open. What about the faith of the townsfolk? Then they can stop engaging in such heretical and sinful behavior. The abbot is trying to protect the relic, nothing more. I don't want to, again, I don't want to make this guy angry because if I need to rizz him later. Will you question the abbot too, Andreas Mailer? Have you forgotten that you are here, a guest here in Tassing? Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit weird when they... Because he says it's because he wants, you know, but basically he wants money from the pilgrims. But the townsfolk are the one giving him the majority of his money. Is working for Mother Illumita very different from working for Mother Cecilia? My duties remain the same regardless of who the prioress is. Didn't you want to become prioress? You're very devoted. Mother Illumita prefers a warmer room. I maintain the hearth in her room throughout the night. Illumina's making us stay up. Seems like a lot of work. May it bring glory to God. See? I said the wrong thing. I should have been like, wow, you're really dedicated. Wow. And then she would have told me more. She's a bit sussy, though. I don't know. A bit sussy about her. So we're supposed to be finding Brother Adoc as well, the old guy. I want to find him before he dies. Just in case he does. Hello, Gertrude. Thank you, Sister Gertrude. All of Tassing seems to know I'm here. You're a big man in a small town. Mousefanger. Oh, a convent cat? She's always wondering about. You'll see her sometime, Casper. I don't like cats. Don't like you, Casper, but I still have to have you hanging around. Oh, Mousefanger's harmless if you're not pilfering the garden or the cellar. She's gotten as plump as me in her later years. There she is, see? What a good little lady. Cute. I wonder if we'll... Okay, now she said that she likes people as long as they're not pilfering. I wonder if we'll see someone with like a cat scratch on their hand or something, and we'll know that the cat scratched them because they were in the place of the murder. Oh, yeah. Mouse catcher, cute. Church, Old Bailey. I get so lost. You'd think we've spent, what, 10 hours in this game and it's still so... It's like a labyrinth. Kitchen and cellar. So I want to make it to where they eat lunch. Maybe it's the refectory. Oh, should we pop down into the cellar? There's a cat. There's a mouse. I really think the cats are going to have something. The cats are going to have something to do with it. You want a sausage? Yeah, there's a cat who lives in the Prime Minister's house in the UK. I'm not getting political, but I'm just... And his name is Larry, and he's the head mouser of Downing Street because he catches all the mice in the basement. Oh, he won't talk to me about it? That's a shame. And the Prime Minister's change, but the cat stays. Alright, I think we can leave. No, we didn't vote for the cat. I think the cat was adopted from a rescue center when the mouse problem was getting bad. Oh, I have, Alex, yeah. So, for me, Labyrinth is... I like the vibes. I like the little monsters and stuff in it. But I wasn't the biggest fan of the songs. I wasn't a big fan of David Bowie in it. And I just... It wasn't as good as I expected it to be. I guess maybe because I'd heard so much about Labyrinth and I watched it quite late. It wasn't one I watched while I was growing up or anything. No, I found it big. Well, I didn't think he was very good. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be rude. I didn't think he was very good in Labyrinth. I don't know, the songs weren't very good and I'm not that big of a fan of David Bowie's music. Some of his songs I like. Is there songs I do like? But some of his songs I don't like. My mum was a big David Bowie fan growing up. She's big David Bowie fan. So I have heard his music on repeat. So like I'm just sick of it. I'm just sick of it. I absolutely hate that fucking Ground Control to Major Tom song. Oh, Ground Control to Major Tom. Oh, God. I'm dying slowly in space. My God, it's the most miserable song. God. Sorry. It's just miserable. I don't oh. Yeah. My mum loves that song too. Yeah, the labyrinth is like, oh, it's the babe with the pig. It's like, okay. Yeah. I haven't heard the other songs on the album. I probably have, but that one really sticks out to me because my mum liked it. But oh God. Yeah. My engines have turned off and I'm dying. Ground control to Major Tom. We're almost ready to sit down and eat. Would you and Casper care to join us? I do like some, like, all right, there's one or two David Bowie songs that I do quite like. I'm sure they'll come to me any moment now. There's a couple that I don't mind. I don't mind Life on Mars. That's all right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, but I wouldn't dispute that Bowie's not an icon. I think, you know, he's great, and, you know, he was very nice. People say he was very nice. I just don't choose to listen to him. Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't think I know any Nightmare Before Christmas songs, just like to my head. Jay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for resubscribing for 14 months. Jay, how you doing? How do you feel about David Bowie, Jay? Andreas, so these are my friends Benjamin and Rachel Summerfield. They are on their way back from Prague. Oh, we're only humans. Just for one day. I really love this picture. Oh, so cute. Oh, look at this one as well. Little rat catcher. Yeah, I find the in Labyrinth, I really like the, you know, the door knocker. It's kind of the same, that I remember the like how charming, and I like the world, but oh, well, there's the Rooks, there's the this is Halloween, this is Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Or is that? Yeah. No, 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 no. Sorry, this is becoming a sing-along. Good day. Hello, excuse me for not getting up. It's a bit difficult. I understand it's nice to meet you both. Hello. That sounded like a real word, Klaus. She's learning more of them every day. She'll be reading before long. That's a wonderful segue to the gift that I bought her. A book from the Abbey Library. A small apology. Let's see this small apology. Parsifal, I'm sure she'll love this. It might make some good bedtime reading. Thanks for this. It's a nice thought. We should probably pray before we eat, assuming the Sommerfelds don't mind. Not at all. We're accustomed to being guests in Christian homes. Thank you for asking, Klaus. Is Prague still pagan then? Yeah, that book is a romance novel. She's like 2. I don't know, maybe, you know, she'll be able to read it as she gets older. I thought she'd like the kind of Arthurian legend kind of thing. I don't know. I just thought it was a bit more charming. And I'll be honest, I forgot she was like 2. I thought she was older. I thought she was like 5 or 6 or 7 or something. Is it time? Just sore everywhere. Oh, I thought she was going to have a baby. We'd hoped to get home a few weeks ago, but the fighting has made slow progress from Basel. Tassing is hardly on the way to Prague. We'd rather not get caught up in battles between Swabian League and peasants, so we've taken a strange route. We were in Basel to do some business, but we didn't want to overstay our welcome. Is it really so bad for Jews there? Oh, they're Jewish. Let's just say we've gone back and forth enough on Jews in Basel that it's best not to feel too comfortable. We felt comfortable enough with our host, but Benjamin is right, we couldn't stay long. Do you know the printer Johann Froben? He's been a very successful printer, turned Basel into the center for Swiss printing. He employs incredible artists and form cutters. He even prints books in Greek and Hebrew. These two seem nice. This is a much more pleasant dinner. Much more pleasant dinner than last time. Turns out that when your town banishes all the Jews, you have a more difficult time finding Jews to work for. Who could have guessed? I just wish it hadn't taken us so long to get home. We have so far to go still. Oh, true, it isn't a misfortune. And a future printer, and pray be printer to be. Tassing hasn't seen this many artists on one roof in a while. Some of the engravings I've seen are incredible. Yeah. And new techniques, new types, and new styles are being developed every year. Benjamin is trying to create more readable script for Yiddish. We have typefaces for Hebrew, but it would be nice to have something separate for Yiddish. I feel like this is patronizing. I feel like saying, how novel! Super patronizing. But then also, is there much demand for that? It's also, I feel like, a bit fucking rude too. Film Into the Night. Oh, Jeff Goldblum. Oh, do you know, I saw there was a interview with Jeff Goldblum on the Wicked, like, green carpet. And they asked him what his, like, favorite 5 movies were, and he just named all of his own movies. He named his, like, every movie that he'd been in. Oh, dear. Listening to David Bowie. Yeah, it was David Bowie, not David Bowie. How novel. Yes, it's still developing typeface and usually only used in Jewish women's books. I'd like our writing to be more accessible, especially to those who only read Yiddish. Here, something like this. I'll be sure to send you some samples when I'm finished, Klaus. That's cool. Oof. Yes, I'm fine. Klaus, what are you working on? I think she's gonna have the baby. I need to get ready to sell to travelers as the pass is open. But lately I've been printing the 12 articles for the town. Thanks to Father Thomas, everyone in town could at least read well enough to make it through that sheet. I mean, I will say that they are trying to avoid the fighting, but they've come to a town with a peasant revolt. So... oh, you know, if you can claim money from the company, workplace incidents aren't too bad. Yeah. Especially if it's only a toe. Yeah, Jeff Goldblum, I think I've only seen him in Jurassic Park, maybe? Well, you heard him yourself, Andreas. What do you think of what's happening in Tassing? The abbot's always been an ass. What do you expect? I remember you saved Attila's house from his clutches. If you hadn't intervened, she would have lost everything. You're her favourite person, by the way. Saint Andreas the Merciful. Really? I swear it. Wow. Maybe we should have married Attila. Hey, McFluffy, good morning. Anyway, I was trying to say that things have been hard on the peasants for years. It's just gotten worse lately. The abbey is in such a bad state, there must be someone the abbot can appeal to for more money. The Pope? The Duke of Bavaria. The title is held jointly by two brothers, Louis V and William the Fourth. Louis X and William IV both are working to suppress the peasant revolts. Sit down with Otto, I think. Otto's tried to reason with him. The abbot won't listen. Okay, what do we got? We've got bread and... Oh, we've got pie. I'll eat the bread first, save the pie for after. Oh, maybe... No, I don't know if I've seen Independence Day. Maybe I have. I feel like I've watched... I feel like I've seen it. Is it an alien movie? A very American alien movie? That's what I feel. Where there's something to do with the White House as well. Yeah, you don't need 10 toes. My grandma lost 2, no difference. You get a payout from work as well. It does have aliens in it. I think I might have seen it. But I don't remember Jeff Goldblum in it. Did it have Nicolas Cage in it too? We're sympathetic to what's happening here. We saw it throughout Swabia. Peasants are all suffering. It's got Will Smith in it. No, I hadn't. No, maybe I have seen it. I was thinking of I Am Legend. I didn't see that one. That one's the one with the dog that I didn't want to watch. Maybe I have seen it. What year did it come out? Was it like 2011? 2012? I feel like there were a lot of films similar to Independence Day that came out around that time. Where they hacked into the alien mothership with an Apple PC. It's probably a good advert for... Oh, it's 1996? You know what? Independence Day. Oh, no, movie. No, I haven't seen it. No. I've seen a very similar movie, though. But not that one. How old is Will Smith now? 56. How old's Jeff Goldblum? I'm going to guess 64. 72. 72. Yeah, it's too modern for me. It's true. I worry about what will happen in Tassing. I worry about what happened in Tassing. Ow! I'm fine. Peasants are no match for the soldiers of the Swabian League. A military group maintained by the free imperial cities of the Holy Roman Empire. Members include nobles, knights, and hired or retained mercenaries. What is the Swabian League? Oh, I just read about it. Well, they're kind of both, right? Based on what we just read. Probably the best alien invasion film, do you think? Maybe I need to watch it now. Will blow up famous cities and monuments around the world. I feel like I've seen it. But what other movie was there? It probably came out around 2012. And it was an American movie about the president and the White House. A second is more neutral. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Swap the deck. We can't speak of their motives as we tried to stay from them, but they were intimidating even at a distance. If the peasants aren't careful, Tassing could draw the wrong sort of attention. Maybe it was it just 2012? Is that what it was called? Yeah, maybe that was the movie. Yeah. Yeah, it might have that. Yeah. It might have just been called 2012. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe that was it. Sure, there was another movie that I was also thinking of. I don't know. Like, I feel like some of these end of the world apocalypse movies, they just all kind of blend into one, especially when they have the White House in them. I know that Otto and the peasants keep taking the risk, but I believe Otto will keep things peaceful. Anyway, it's not the Swabian League we have to worry about, but the soldiers of the Duke of Bavaria. The Prince Bishop has the church's authority, but the Duke's lands surrounding Tassing and Kirsau. Oh, a bit of apple pie. Yeah, they are also similar. I think it might also be that sometimes they get pitched like multiple studios get pitched the same movie and they all make the same movie but just slightly different. You know, like, oh, okay, you can both make this movie, but don't, make it a little bit different. Tom Cruise. I'm sorry for showing up yesterday without writing. You had every right to be angry. I apologize for never writing back. I was so caught up in work. I never got around to it. What happened here in Tassing at Kirsau, I just wanted to forget it. Yeah, I'll have to go with the first one. I've been traveling so much I missed most of your letters, and so much time passed when I finally heard about Bert and Marie. I'm sorry. Oh, and mushroom pottage. Oh no, do you think my apology didn't... No, I don't think he was innocent. I genuinely think that he did... Yeah, I made it awkward. Oh, dang, okay. Oh no, I was afraid of this. We can't travel now. This is all my fault. We shouldn't have left Basil earlier. I love you, Benjamin, but be quiet. I don't care. I need help. We need a midwife. Is there anyone who would accept Rachel? Fuck is Agnes? Dr. Stoltz or Agnes? Agnes, right? Because Dr. Stoltz is... I remember him being a dickhead. Agnes has delivered every child in Tassing as long as I can remember. She would never turn any woman away. Okay. Andreas, you're forgiven. Casper, it was good to have you over, but you both have to leave. Thank you, Klaus. Good luck, Rachel. Yeah, I remember Dr. Stoltz being an ass, so... No, so there's been a murder, Jay, and now we've come back to the town where the murder happened. Was 7 years later. So we're catching up with everyone. And then I'm presuming there's going to be another murder that we have to... Yeah. Some choices and deductions there. Yeah, so yeah, it is almost visual novel, but it is so beautiful, though. Oh, Klaus. How long is the statute of limitations? All right, they said they wanted me to go to the bonfire. Yeah, your choices matter, and how you've chosen to grow up as well. So we made choices about our background. Yeah, we're in medieval Germany, Bavaria. Ah, there we go. Look, everyone's here. Everyone seems to be working hard for the bonfire tonight. The commons look festive, decorated like this. Look at all the flowers, Master, and the bonfire is huge. Do you think I'm going to get murdered? Nearly finished with it. All right, everyone, remember, after the bonfire tonight, we celebrate as usual. We will all gather in the woods, and the women will collect herbs as tradition demands. The abbot has forbidden harvesting in the forest. Please, for everyone's sake, reconsider your actions. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? The forest belongs to all of us. It's game, fowl, and fish. He cannot claim ownership over which the Lord gave us to hold in common. No, in-game, in-game. Is Andreas going to get murdered? Tassing has never let anything get in the way of our St. John's customs as long as I can remember. We won't start now. Okay. Good day, Andreas. He looked upset at Otto's announcement. Is everything all right? Otto is becoming more aggressive in his defiance of the abbot. Father Gurno will not take this news well. Could the abbot stop them? He can't exactly chase them all out of the woods himself. Doesn't like the festivities. The bonfire is fine and I look forward to it every year, and the festival is wonderful. Haley, welcome back. But willfully antagonizing the abbot by gathering herbs against his order, I'm afraid this won't end well. Didn't you hear Father Thomas, Andreas? The abbot has declared the woods off limits. Anyway, it's not for me to say. I'm sure the abbot will tell you more. He sent me with an invitation for you to dine with him tonight. I'm sure Father will want to discuss the situation of a supper. Okay, we'll go. I'm sorry, Andreas, but Father Abbot has asked you to come to his house alone. So he can... Yeah, I'm sure it's definitely not a trap. Well, I guess I'll see what the fuss is all about. Okay. I love the sound effect of that turning as well. Oh, wow, look! Bonfire is much simpler than the one in Nuremberg, but it's pretty all the same. Do they still do this? Oh, there we go, Sack. They do. Does it look very similar? Oh. Haley, it might be a... What's the word? One that you can't, like, you know, a pit. A pit in which you can't return from. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for gifting us something, Jay. I'm back to the weenies. Thank you very, very much, Lost. Thank you. Very much. Yo, they don't do the, like, the bags over their head. That's a shame. They're charming. Oh, yeah, I think so. I like the bucket lady, personally. Should we just go straight there? I guess so. A certain weirdness to them. Can you get, like, I suppose you'd have to get tanks and planes and stuff as well, right? Oh, this old man wanted to talk to me, didn't he? No, never mind. Basket. Basket bucket. Tanks are a big part of the appeal. Are the miniatures for the tanks quite detailed? I think we'll just go straight there. I don't know why I'm going in such a roundabout way. What's Martin about to say? Buckle! Let's take a peep in the church. They are pretty detailed. I'm a bit more partial to the plains myself. Cool. Be more of a plain person than a tank person. Oh, hello. You're not taking part in the festivities. I like seeing the community come together, especially in these times of strife, but it would be nice to have Pleasant Eve at the bonfire with the dancing, and my husband thinks it's a tradition for fools and miscreants. You could just go on your own. Certainly not. Okay. And Paul will also stay home. I must look after him. Not forever shackled to your duties. You forget yourself. I have responsibilities. I can't just do anything I want. That's not what I mean. You can still make choices without ignoring your responsibilities. Oh, okay. Well, I nearly got her to leave the house. Even on a holy night such as this, he sees what peasants engage in is lawless, a carnival of filthy vices. Something he's familiar with. He's having an affair. Don't tell Lenhard I said anything. No, he went out some time ago to keep an eye on the peasants. Sure. Right, he may be patrolling the forests. If he's allowed to make such choices, so are you. I'm sorry, I must return to my work and offer prayers for the Forerunner in silence as usual. I kind of want to find where he is because he's out now. Presumably a murder's going to happen. What if they get him to do the murder? She said he might be in the forest. We'll take a peep at the Roman ruins as well. I could have even more tanks. Would you paint the tanks? That might be fun. Doesn't seem like he's down here. Oh, he's not here. Oh, he's having an affair, is he? And he's not in here. Maybe the salt mine. He's not in here either. I won't look too hard for him. Because probably the game doesn't want me to find him. You could even mix them in with your other minis as well. You know, who's to say that the tanks just have to stay with the other World War II minis? Or he's dead. Or he's dead. I came to ask you the same. I didn't see you at the bonfire. I imagine it'd be a great chance to gather gossip. Plenty of gossip to go around if one keeps their eyes open. And out to the forest tonight. It's an enchanted evening. Okay. And decent folk don't like to associate with my kind, even as they like their charcoal, they hate the burner. Other than that, other than Endris, he occasionally comes by. But I guess he has to keep good relations for his trade. Okay. I've made my peace with the matter. I prefer staying sober and observing the townsfolk. Easier to get all the gossip for the year to come. Besides, I reckon I'm growing too old for mischief. Okay. I think you still have some youth in you. But I appreciate you coming by. I wish you a pleasant evening. Okay, I don't think Lenhard is here. Yeah. So let's just get going to definitely not walk straight into a trap at the church. They said the abbot's house. Should we go up via the church or should we go just in via the... Oh, or you know what? Maybe... No, you know what? We'll just go in his house. Maybe Father Gurno is going to be dead and they're going to pin me for the crime. Oh, he's not dead. Hello. God bless you, Andreas. I'm glad to see you received my invitation. Are you ready to eat? Thank you for coming to dinner. I'm pleased to come. What changed? While the Lord calls us forgiveness, even when that might be difficult, I think it's high time we reconciled, Master Mailer. Please sit and we'll pray together. Okay. I don't know, oh, shit. Didn't mean to press that button. Sorry, lads. Oh! Cool! Blimey, look at this! Yeah. is indeed prompt in delivering my message. I'm surprised you deigned to trot by at all. You have done quite well for yourself. After all, it's good to see. Is he trying to rizz me? Do you think he wants my money? You look even more the part of a famous artist now. What have you been doing in recent years after leaving such a mess in Tassing? Most of my master years painting in Poland. I'm surprised anything is left after all the rampaging of the Protestants. Great deal of beautiful art. Yeah, sure. That does not excuse the violence and destruction against the church. They commission all sorts of sacrilegious work, but I doubt my travels are why you asked me here. What's on your mind? In truth, I'd hoped to discuss the rising tensions. Ooh! Okay, between the Abbey and the townspeople. Yeah, like to clarify the situation. Just like you clarified that Piero was guilty all those years ago. This is precisely why I asked you here. I'm trying to prevent another terrible situation like that. I believe you've only heard one side of the issue, Andreas. Otto's little speeches about taxes don't account for the entire situation. Okay. What are we having? Oh, so much to choose from. Shall we have some peasant? Some pheasant first. Delicious. With the scriptorium closure, the taxes are necessary to make up for the lost income. Doesn't mean the townsfolk should suffer. Why not ask the bishop for help? You really need to raise taxes that much? Brother Guy has gone over the Abbey's expenses carefully. Oh. Yeah, do we believe Brother Guy, though? Okay. But what about prohibiting the peasants from using the forest? That's a new restriction. The forest belongs to the Abbey and the peasants have no right to use it legally. It's theft. Okay, true. Swabian and Bavarian law allow you to control the land as you wish, but the peasants are saying these restrictions go against God's divine law, not any imperial rule, Father. Okay. God, in his wisdom, established the church with his law, and they would do well to remember that. But doesn't God's law account for graciousness and charity? The peasants have exhausted my graciousness and charity for too long already and have little regard for the church's authority itself. The monastery and church exist to help stop such foolishness and to help regulate mankind's sin and greed. The peasants and townsfolk has gone too far. Hey, Otter! Oh, would I rather be left on a cliffhanger? No. Good morning, Otter. I hear they will continue their disobedience by collecting herbs on St. John's Eve. The whole town knows I've forbidden it. The matter is grave, and I will excommunicate anyone who defies my order. Would you condemn the town over something so petty? That's up to them. I don't want to eat fucking plum pudding. Remaining impartial will be impossible as long as you're in town. Support me in ending this foolish rebellion. You have a reputation in town, Andreas. You're a successful man, as the townsfolk believe they are like you. I'd like you to convince the other townsfolk, the printer, for example, that the uprising is not in their best interests. The rest of the town will follow, and the peasants will have no chance to resist. We can end this peacefully. I don't want the town to come to harm. It's a precarious situation, but I understand your point of view. The peasants have genuine grievances. Why not talk with them and negotiate? All right, I'm liking that one. No part in this either way. Yeah, I'll go with that. I'm forgiving man, but Otto's stubbornness has challenged even me. Otto is past the point of talking, Andreas. That's why I'm begging for help on the matter. Please take more time to think about it. I apologize. We must conclude for now. Yeah, really upholding the vow of poverty. Yeah, fucking peasant. Peasant. I mean, we might as well be eating the peasants at this point. I played it ages ago, but never got around to finishing it. How far did you get through it, Otter? For me, it's really engaging. I'm really enjoying it. You much prefer American pudding versus UK pudding. But in the UK, we just call all dessert pudding. Like we say, oh, do you want a pudding? Do you want some pudding? I did eat all his food. I did. I didn't get a choice not to. I'm expected to lead a surface at Compline tonight. Think of what we've discussed, Andreas. I trust you can find your way out. Unless we're talking about, like, black pudding. Because that's technically pudding as well. Alright, shall we take a peep around? He didn't even fucking bribe me. Well, I mean, he gave me some nice food, if that's bribing. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that he would ask me to sponsor the... Yeah, but you can get, like, what other kind of pudding? You can get so many kinds of pudding. Like, cake would be considered a pudding in the UK. Like, any dessert is like a synonym for dessert. Should Badger murder the abbot? No. Ask again later. I guess let's see what he does with the peasants. He wants us to influence people. And he didn't even offer me like a brand deal or anything. Is she down there? Is she down there or was it a scam? It was a scam. She was down there. She was, I swear. She was. Ask again later should be a beans refund. Alright, it's a gamble. It's a gamble. Will you get something useful or will you just get told to ask again later? Yeah, she was down there. She came in. She looked at me. She laid down for a bit and then she fucked off. Oh, Yorkshire pudding, and it was bread. It's not. It is like a fried egg. Yorkshire pudding is not bread. It's like, yeah, it's like a fried eggy carbohydrate. Radical, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's anything anywhere. We'll check the bell tower because I'm insistent that maybe something will be there eventually, and then we'll leave. I think that's my one negative in this game, is that I feel like I spend 70% of my time running from screen to screen to see if there's anything that I need. Because there's so many screens and so many places to check. I think she's probably sitting with her dad. Daddy, Mummy is talking to the strange people in the hideout computer again. And I hang out with you. Mostly keeping you on your toes. Yeah, the stairs are a little wacky as well. They're not too bad, but yeah, it's because it's kind of 2D, kind of 3D. Yeah, with roast and gravy, though. I will say Yorkshire pudding tastes good with almost anything. Also, sometimes they do sweet Yorkshire puddings as well because, you know, sounds nice too. Anything in here? Nope. Anything in here? Oh, Sister Illumiter. There we go. She don't want to fucking talk to me. I'm so glad I came here then. Alright. I guess let's just head back to go to sleep. Maybe we can pop into the forest on the way home. To see if the peasants are in there gathering their herbs. Look like it. Yeah, I sit there barking to myself. There we go. There are the peasants. Well, at least 2 of them. Nothing here. Dear diary. Today I played Pentiment. Let's check Smokey's home. No one there. Okay, let's go. Check the... Nobody's in the church. Oh, should we... Oh, we're doing a lot of checking. I want to go to the town commons and see the aftermath of the bonfire. Oh, okay. Everyone's still here to talk to. Well, Andreas the painter. When did I say it was good to see you? Well, you saved my house. I suppose it's nice to see a friendly face. Anyway, no time to talk now, fancy man. It's time to call to the fire. Does St. John's Eve mean a lot to you? Oh, Mama perched her. Alright, I'm going to go. Well, she's having a good time at least. If you want my advice, stay out of the woods tonight. I have already been into the woods. Oh, cool. Look at that. Look how big the bonfire is. The decorations are so fancy. Haven't you ever been to a festival like this? No, I've never seen anything like this. Can I stay and watch at the bonfire and see the costumes and watch them collect herbs, Master Mailer? I'm too tired for the festival. I think I'll just turn in. It's none of my business what he gets up to. Wow. Andreas. Salutation, Andreas. Most wonderful to see you here. I'd be a little bit concerned wearing these. Next to the fire. I'd be worried he's gonna it's gonna catch. What's my snack today? So I do have some dried fruit. But I also do have a mince pie here. Which is a pie with mincemeat inside. But British mincemeat. Raisins. Raisins and dried fruit. What do you want with an inventor? I make all manner of mechanical contraptions filled with gears and levers and such delights. Andreas is a man of the mind. Why shouldn't he find interest in my work? Oh, they're arguing, aren't they? Makes sense you'd also be rude to your friends. What's that supposed to mean? Maybe you will find a friend yourself someday, Master Mailer. Andreas, have you had the chance to look around town tonight? I imagine the sights would be inspiring to your artistic mind. It does look cheerful. Yeah. I don't like salty snacks. I don't mind salty snacks. I don't, no, just raisins, Drago, just raisins. Dried fruit raisin. We call it mincemeat because there used to be meat in them, but then they took the meat out. But we still call it mincemeat. Very tasty. Very tasty. I just like eating dried fruit because it gives me, you know, it's one of my 5 a day. Yeah, raisins, sultanas, and other dried fruit like oranges. Maybe some apple. Yeah. It is built to allow the air and heat to flow through it at great speed. How it roars. Otto's a clever man. These people have natural traditions. They manage to figure out many clever ways of doing things without even the most cursory education. Red like fire. Even you can't just put red. It won't. You've got to put the hex code. It's knowledge that hails from preceding generations. But are there still mincemeat pies with meat? Yeah. But we call them meat pies. Of course, you would say that neither of you know these people like I do. God has assigned them their place in the order of the world for good reason. A beautiful red. Alex, thank you. A beautiful red. Oh, and a beautiful brighter red! You guys. Their traditions are profane. Where did newfound piety come from? Or piety, sorry. Hey, Rev. No, it's like the red. It was like a beautiful ombre. I've been on the pilgrimage to Aachen. Located in the western edge of the Rhineland, Aachen is an ancient city built around thermal baths. It houses the remains of Charlemagne as well as many other relics. But I haven't done anything. This is a nice Christian festival, I'll have you know, for St. George. Was it St. George? Visited Maristren and stood in the presence of the holy relics. An ornate golden reliquary in Aachen Cathedral. It holds the swaddling clothes and loincloth of Jesus, the Virgin Mary's dress, and the decapitation cloth of John the Baptist. To be in the presence of St. John the Baptist's beheading cloth was an experience I would never forget. Prophet and forerunner of Jesus Christ, as his name suggests, he was responsible for baptizing Jesus, and he was beheaded at command of Herod Antipas. Had experience. Your family must be proud. They are. Wow, I love how we're just stem-mindedly arguing. Do you come to my workshop? Sure. I don't know why this guy hates me. Good evening, Andreas. Nice to see you here. Grandpa, look who it is. You told me to find you at the bonfire. Did I? I guess I did. Seems like you've got some sense then. Do you have your mask? I didn't realize I was supposed to bring one. The fools I have to suffer. I don't see you fucking wearing one. The mask protects us as we banish the witches and spirits into Perchta's path. She punishes all humans she finds in the woods on St. John's Eve, since only witches are out in the wilderness. Anyone caught will be turned into animals. No one but a priest can turn you back. Oh, wow. A grim fate. Stay indoors tonight. If you want to come outside, stay within the light of... Look at this guy! Light of St. John's fire. At least St. Satia bless the herbs in the forest this night, and the women will gather the herbs. Thank you for teaching more about local traditions. But notably, there was a lady already in there gathering herbs. Grab some of those ashes with your father when the bonfire has calmed down. Spread across the garden ensures a good harvest. Figures you city people wouldn't know shit. Look at those grippers. Yeah, it's been great. Gossip. I guess the talking never stops. Yeah. I was wondering if they were gonna... Maybe you could talk some sense into Father Gurno. He's making it easier for... He's not making it easy for us. I'll do what I can, but... He's not super interested in listening to me. I'm hoping that maybe I can talk to Otto and warn him that he's going to get excommunicated. Christ, everyone wants to fucking talk to me, don't they? I just hope that someone just wants to say hi. Tad old for the more active side of the celebrations, but I enjoy the sights. Summer solstice. Ah, the sun stands still. Such as it looks at this time of year, the sun rises higher for a long time, then stays there before falling again. A fitting allegory for the great cosmic arc of mankind, rise and fall. Yeah, grippers. Yeah. I think I heard it from an American, though, saying grippers. The Romans also had secret celebration for both Juno and Vesta around this time to gain blessings for marriage and family. Yeah, because your feet grip. I don't think it's grippy socks. I think it's just, you know, you grip things with your feet. No? Can't blame them. Such excitement gets the blood boiling. Yeah, sure. I've had my share, thank you. I'd rather read about it these days. I hoped I could get some for myself, but it proved far too expensive. Klaus and his printings have proven to be of more use and a fair bit cheaper. Have you come across anything interesting? I'm not sure. I'm not sure I've ever heard that. Oh? It was by a Roman named Strabo. I'll let him talk. Oh god, he's so chatty. Oh, I don't know what happened to the locals. I guess we'll never know. Thank you for the quick history. So it was really interesting. So thank you very much for that. Who else do we have? All right, Cole. Evening, Andreas. Big and sturdy. It's beautiful. I did say it was beautiful, right? I didn't misclick. Hello, Master Mailer. How are you? I'm good, thank you. Anton's a good boy, let me tell you. A bit of a rascal, as you can see, but he's got a good head and a good heart. Easy for me to rile you up. You're just like your mother. Oh, yeah. How is she? She'll join us later. She went with Martha to dip their toes into the stream and to pick some flowers for the garlands and wreaths. Okay, that's fine. We did see them. I was just thought that they might get... What if they're... Do you reckon they're going to get killed? Not to, like, like somebody's going to get murdered. Okay. Thank you. In Poland, young couples go to the woods together searching for the fern. It's like an engagement ritual. Will I be going to the woods with a girl soon? I don't know whether Anton seems like he's... It's fine, I guess. I like the fire when they're lit and the mountains get to twinkle like the stars. I don't like it when people get drunk and rowdy as the night goes on. They get into fights and all. But your dad keeps the trouble away. Anyone in particular? Martin used to get into trouble. Anton's got a good eye. Martin has been a solid fellow. Sometimes he drinks too much. Giving the youth ideas. Thank you. You listen to your father. I will do. Jesus. Maybe I should have done the rowdy one. I just didn't want to... Okay, hello, Martin. A burly boy like me would do anything. Alright, you're both feeling very festive. The food, the fires, dancing, it's really a night to enjoy. It's an honor, the anniversary of the birth of Blessed John, a vigil for he who prepared the way. A burly boy. Yes, and he'd like to have everyone to be a good mood in their hearts and food in their bellies. As a hermit who wandered in the desert living off locusts and wild honey, he probably wouldn't agree. I'd like to live off some wild honey myself if you catch your meeting. Are we sure Martin's not a little shit still? Do I like sushi? I do like sushi. I do indeed. No, I'm not really looking for trouble. There's enough of that going around. I don't have it as much as, you know, as much as I could dream to have it, but... I heard you have a tendency to get into trouble with the drinking and the brawling. And not gathering any herbs. My place is by my Martin's side. The word of the abbot is the word of the church. It is improper to go against the word of the church. Only slightly less improper than the time you spent with Veronica. Fuck are you and Veronica doing? Good for the heart to have cherished friends. Greg usually, if we make sushi at home, which is usually we do like a sushi rice inside with tuna mayo inside. Greg usually does the rolling. We'll dance until our legs begin to waver, right, Martin? But they... Maybe it's like a throuple kind of thing. Do we think? Just have a little run around and then... you know what? Let's just head home, I think. Let's head home and go to sleep. Pop up to the... I think we've already tried to go in the Muller's house. Yeah, eat more mayo. It tastes good, alright. It's good. Like, you know, tuna mayo, but just put it inside sushi. Yeah. You'd have tuna mayo pasta. Just switch out the pasta for rice. I'm sure this guy will become a bit more relevant later. Let's go to sleep. I'm kind of excited of what we're going to find in the morning. Like, who do we think is going to be dead? My little hat. Is somebody going to come in and kill us? Oh, we're getting into our mind palace. Oh, it's the church labyrinth. Oh, what am I doing? It's not much of a labyrinth, really. You know, not to be rude, but... kind of just go around. Oh, there's my wife! What is it? Hang on. You guys want to see a picture of my wife? Come home. Stop bothering me. I will soon. You're lying. Sometimes I think you must despise me. But maybe it's worse than that. Maybe I'm nothing to be regarded at all. What am I to you now? No. Our wife's alive. We didn't really want to get married in the first place. It was an arranged marriage by our father. And we weren't really into it. Yeah, he hates his patrons too. It just seems like we hate everyone. A nuisance to be ignored while you leave another life in Krakow. Was there ever an ounce of love in your heart for me? As much as you had for me. Or like, this was never about love. As much as you had for me. You can't help but be cruel, can you? I feel like that wasn't cruel. I hate talking to you when you're like this. I'll just say nothing. Fine. go back to your little schemes, the only things that make you happy. This house is so lonely without him. Your presence would only amplify the grief. Leave me alone to be with the memory of him. Oh, did we have a son? Maybe we had a son and he died. Just keep my cam off for this bit. August. Presumably our son that's dead. Hello, August. What am I supposed to do? Just wait here with you? I suppose I can do that, just pass the night in silence with you. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything for you. Suppose there's not much one can do against the plague. Do you get tired where you are? The last time I saw you, I said good night to you. I couldn't come to the bed, so I stood in the doorway. I just stood in the dark. You didn't say anything back, so I said it again. I don't know how long I stood there, just waiting for you to say good night. You still look the same age to me. I wonder if I'll ever forget your face. Do you remember your mother as she is? Do I remember your mother as she is? I remember loving her. Oh, so we did love our wife at some point. I loved you, little boy. Oh, sometimes I wish I could die so I wouldn't feel it anymore. But I can't, so I retrace my steps every night and I find my way back to her. Back to you. Oh, Saji. On we go. What happened to this place? Wow. Where's Prester John? And where's Socrates and Saint Grobian? Grobian wasn't on the Ship of Fools. Won't you answer me? No thoughts for Beatrice. You are Beatrice, aren't you? Once. I was a voice of caution, of prudence. And now? More or less than caution, the ache of doubt that stiffens to paralysis. Paralysis that breeds despair. Melancholia. I wonder if anyone's ever called their kid Melancholia. It kind of sounds like a name. What happened to you? Because we lost our passion for art. Our son died. Our wife doesn't like us anymore. Hey, chat! Kind of just as we're listing off our problems. Once reason, curiosity, and the foolishness of youth dwelt under the aegis of your intellect. I am all that remains, the melancholy of life's autumn. But it's only June. A course other than the one you have already run. I have a wife at workshop clients across the empire, and it's brought you here, Andreas Mailer. Change your life. Wait, I shouldn't be here. I need to help someone. Is Casper all right? So your thoughts aren't entirely turned inwards. There's still something in you that cares for others in spite of your melancholy. Perhaps there is still hope for us. Wake up, Andreas. He's not here. Oh my god, is he going to be dead? And I bet he's in the forest because everyone was like, don't go to the forest, Andreas. You don't sleep with shoes on? Yeah, always wear a nightcap. Keeps my ears warm. Everyone born in the Victorian era does. It's so that I look like Scrooge McDuck when I wake up. I know where he's going to be, so let's just go to the commons. Yes, pink wares, but green. Hello, Otto. Your costume looks like a fancy night dress. I'm looking for Casper, if you've seen him. I haven't seen the boy tonight. A group of townspeople went to the forest to collect herbs, though. You might see if he wandered off with them. Enjoy the festival while you're at it. We're showing the abbot what for. Let's just head straight to the forest. Abbott's crying himself to sleep right now. I wouldn't mind checking the ruins as well, but I think that would be possibly a waste of time. I say as I literally head over there. There's a lot of commotion tonight. Sounds like everyone's gone to the woods. They're really trying to direct me there. Just gonna take a peep. I'm surprised, to be honest, we're not wrapped in all furs, really. Bit of a peepo. Tempted also to go to the church, but waste of time, I think. Shrine, waterfall. I could rat them out to the church. Yeah, the church already knows they're here. I should have bought a mask or something, though. Oh, there's Casper. Oh! A guy just ran off. Master Andreas, what are you doing here? I was worried when you didn't come back. I was at the bonfire with Killian, but I heard a ruckus from deep in the woods and I left to go see what it was. Father Gurno, what are you doing out here? The forest is off limits. I'll figure out who's breaking the rules and excommunicate them myself. Someone is screaming in town. They're really just taking this nonsense too far this year. See what that noise was. Oh my god, I've got a little parade now. It was a guy with a beak that just ran away. I've never seen these flowers before. I wonder where they found them. Let's check on the town first. Oh my god! It's Otto! Someone released the rope. The platform crushed him. Ow. Boltus and Lenhard and I heard the crash and stepped outside to see what had happened. Right, for a figure in a costume rushing off. Enjoying a light meal with these gentlemen. We want to see whether he had one of those notes. Have a good luck, boss. No, Master, there's nothing. been her, though, couldn't it? Wow, pity you're just here in time to witness a murder. You. I was literally with the abbot. How dare you? I won't just stand here being accused of such a foul act by a peasant. Yeah, you guys can see him now. The abbot was with us. He's innocent. There's no way he could have killed Otto. They're gonna accuse us too? Oh, Christ. Go, 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 go. How have we? I've been so nice to these peasants. Close the gates! Close the gates of the abbey! Thank you, sect. We gotta go fast. They ran into the church this way. They've locked the door. Andreas, get out of the way. Otto's death demands justice. It's true he did arrive with you, but do you know where he was before that? Do you, Andreas? I'm not moving. I won't let you go in. If you go after Gurno, the real killer will get away. The real killer will get away. I don't think, like, starting to tell them about the law. Or set fire to the whole place and cook them. Oh my god. Trust me. Fine, damn it. You've got one day to find whoever you think is the real killer, Andreas. Oh, shit. One day. I think it's her. Who made Peter the boss? He's the loudest, so I guess. Saying it's a gift and a curse. Seems something a monk would say. It does, doesn't it? It does. The peasants are really convinced that Gurno killed Otto. Because it is kind of a gift and a curse that Otto's dead. To be honest, that now, you know, the peasants aren't going to really rise up against the, you know, now they don't have their leader. Peter's temperament got in the way. The abbot is an easy target because he was at odds with Otto. I was hoping someone would get the monk reference as well. I'm glad you did. Yeah. He's only giving you a day to find the murderer. Why do you even agree to find who really killed Otto? Well, you know. I've got time on my hands. The law needs to be upheld. I'm looking forward to getting everyone together at the end and having a soliloquy about who the killer is. I know who did it. We should talk to Lenhart. He always hated the peasants and supported the abbot. Martin Bauer? Martin was being a bit weird, wasn't he? No, but he was being weird. I mean, he could have killed him. Okay. Even if the murderer did, Father Thomas is bound by the seal of confession. He won't tell us. However, we could eavesdrop on the confessions. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah. That sounds good. Some travelers. No, I really want to eavesdrop on some confessions. Hmm. And the flowers were these, like, little yellow flowers. A lot of places to start, even though time is short, we have a really good chance at finding the real killer. Do we? Yeah, I think that flower angle is probably... Okay. Pretty vocal against Otto in the town commons. I don't think she was the one. It was someone in a bird mask that was able to run. So we can probably, like, take out Attila and some of the... What, George? Drago, you think it might be George? Yeah, someone who is able to run away, so I think we can knock out the old people. He spoke against violence. Okay. Relies on pilgrims. I don't think... I think the only thing that makes me think it's not Otto's wife as well is that she had the baby. Yeah, it can't be the kid. Because I can't see that she would be able to murder her husband while she's holding a baby. Okay. Come on. Keep having a look around. Could be two kids. That means we can't, we can't put it past the, like, cats and the animals as well, because it might be two cats in a trench coat. You heard anything? I think I'd remember something like that. Okay, try not to eavesdrop on conversations. Okay. Maybe later. I don't think I want to waste my time buying a beer for everyone. This guy seems a bit sussy to me, if I'm honest. It was the newborn. Oh, they did say... Yeah, maybe it was the baby. They did say something about an innocent, so... I want to pop to the church. Oh, but I also want to have a look at the meadow. Let's have a pop to the meadow. Oh, look, there are the flowers. Some consider it a weed. Maybe those aren't the right ones. Oh, look, a rhinoceros beetle. Is that the baby beheaded? To the forest. Here's some flowers. Not the right ones, though. That's fur. Doesn't look like the right kind of flower either. She better be in the air. Well, I hope she's on the plane, because I hope she's not free-falling through the air. I'm sure she would be. Right? The yellow flowers. Oh. Okay, we can't look at those. What about these ones? We should go back all over the areas and poke at the edges. Oh, okay. Oh, a secret! Master, I think I see an opening behind these trees that leads to a deeper area of the forest. Let's get going. I think that's important. Roman ruins. What is this place? What if she hasn't got her phone on her, Rooks? She's left it at home, didn't charge it. Oh, look, the flowers. We work and the prefect gets paid. To the nymph Tassia, Julia Metella give 3 denarii willingly and deservedly. Lucius sold me the bad bread, let his teeth rot like wheat. So I think these are maybe... Quintus set these stones while Alos fucked. I think this is graffiti. To Tassia, nymph of the spring, prefect has paid his vow willingly, deservedly. Okay. Oh. We found the costume. So much for us finding it in the home of the killer. We like sniff it. When Florian examined the coat of Baron Rothenvogel, we found it's not a long drop. Just get someone to bring a rope. Oh. Bringing a rope isn't abandoning me. Oh, good. Now we're both stuck down here. Now we're both stuck down here. Good job, Casper. Well, I'm not going to let him pass his apprenticeship. Fired, Casper. What thing is that you aren't hurt? Yeah. I'm going to look around to see if I can find a way out. Water is murky, but I can't see the bottom. I can't see shit in here. This is me and Thief. Is this an exit? There we go. He's quite resourceful. Yeah, that's great. Thank you, Casper. I'm impressed. Why were you carrying around a flint and steel? Thus it has been demonstrated. A cistern. It must collect the water from the spring to feed it into the aqueduct. Oh, yeah. Because we saw that person going over the aqueduct. Do you remember? On the day of the murder. I don't know how it picked that up as a link, Dymo, but it did. It was like you're clearly advertising best viewers here. So this must be the way out. Tunnel collapsed here. Yeah, I remember when I played Baldur's Gate, I carried around a bucket for the entirety of the game because I was like, I think we're gonna need a bucket at some point. No, it's too dangerous. And these amazing viewers, best viewers, cheapest viewers. Maybe we should have a look here. Yeah, I did the same with rope. You never needed rope. Yeah. I was so sure that I was gonna, I don't know, be the savior when I came out with my bucket. And Greg was gonna be like, oh my god, Badger, I can't believe we finally need that bucket. Never mind, let's find a way out of here. It's a towel. What's like mop things up from the floor? Nothing. You can't do anything with a bucket, Magnus. Nothing. They never require a bucket. Maybe the killer's stuck in here. Yeah. And when they fell, their costume came off. Oh. Woo. It's crazy that we could have gone and done something else. Is this to the convent? A secret tunnel to the convent. I think it was one of the nuns. Right, we'll check in here first. No, I reckon it was... Oh, maybe it was a monk. Or was it a nun? There's a big grate. Maybe we can get out that way. Oh, look. Looks like a kitchen. No, it looks like it's the nun kitchen. Where could they be? There's something heavy above me. I can only lift a little and I don't think I can squeeze through. We can use it. Hold on to it for now. Yeah. Oh, a white. What, a nun is it? Irax, is that nun white? Or a holy aura? Well, I naturally have that, so. Where's this go to? Where does it go? I can't say, but it must have been built much more recently than the rest of the aqueduct. Another secret entrance into the abbey. Found a secret entrance from the abbey's library to the crypt. Could the abbot have used this door to escape? Escape out to where? We can't even find our way out. Why is he here, though? Someone's sleeping on the other side of the door. Do you reckon the peasants came in here and ate all of the abbot's food while he was stuck in the library? Maybe. I want to keep exploring. It could have been one of the monks as well. Because clearly... there is... you know, a way into the nunnery and a way into the monk. Yeah, I know, so much for exploring. Yeah. Where was here? No, we wouldn't have wanted to get our furs dirty, Rev. We're rich now. We don't need to do any murdering. Who would have benefited from Otto's death? Which nun would have? Also, which nun would have written something that would have been in a fire? I don't remember the abbey being on fire because we found that piece of paper. Yeah, and that head? Maybe the nun wanted their head back. Right, let's use it here. I hear something. You shouldn't have come here during the day. Farmers are out for blood. Don't play stupid. We both wanted Otter gone. I didn't kill him, did you? Because of the note, you stupid cow. Because of the note that sent you into hysterics. You're behaving like, okay. I don't care if you did or didn't. He's dead. Have you done anything to raise his suspicions? I don't think she did it, though. Go home and don't come here again. Oh, unless it's for a quick fuck. Alright, so they're having an affair. Loving. Yeah, she seems a bit suspicious. But would she know there were pagan ruins? She's only concerned about the shrine staying open. Yeah. Or do you guys want to see the inside of the mince pie? Raisins. Okay. I don't know, lads. Okay, so we need to go get clean. Yeah, it is a motive. But... And a note that we don't know about. Can I ask her about it? Do we want to join them for supper? I don't really, to be honest. Another time. I've got stuff I want to do. Ask her what she's eating. Oh, just by the way, I saw you were having an affair. Of course she has been. Lately she's been leaving during sex. Alright. I'm sure she does. Yeah. Left in a hurry one night when I was cleaning up around the bar, I found this note. He will destroy the abbey. He will swallow the hand of St. Moritz. What does it mean? Perhaps the note says the hand of the St. Moritz is in danger. Okay. When she left with Rathos for food, I think she was trying to find Otto. Was she now? Do you think she maybe did it? I think, yeah, let's go have lunch. Yeah, let's have a spilled little beans. Let's have lunch with them. My only thing is, if she did do it, how would she know about the pagan ruins? Like, it seems more likely that it was one of the brothers. Yeah, the note writing person isn't the murderer. You think it's Satan? You think? No. Regularly. Alright, we will join you. Then use them to commit murders, obviously. What's been going on in town? A fresh perspective is always welcome. What do you think they're going to give me for food? Oh. Pork pie? Return visiting to Tassing? The golden hand is new. Let's... The monks up at the abbey have always been gracious, though. But the abbot is firm in his dealings. He does seem like a prickly kind of man. He seems more severe now. What have we got? Pork pie! Salmon and pork and bread pottage. Start off with the pie. Yeah. I do worry that Otto's death will stir up more trouble than it's worth for the inn. Besides, their coin counterbalances any lost revenue from the abbey as guests. Oh, but now she's being like, oh, the peasants aren't bothering us. Let's try and be on her side. Andreas, I suppose it would be safer if the town of peasants stopped all of this now. Hey, Dom! No, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Dom. Thank you. How are you doing today? Hear Ulrich say that he saw more of the Duke's soldiers near town today. Times are changing. The peasants know it. The abbot had better keep up if he wants to keep the peace. I mean, Peter could have been the murderer as well, right? I want to ask her about cheating on her. Oh, you were pretty vocal after Otter's speech the other day. Just looking out for the peasants. I didn't think my few words would cause any harm. Oh, I got fuck all from this. Dang. Yeah, I did get to eat. I got to eat pork pie. Yes. You might want to break from all the work sometimes. Away just let off steam. Oh! I know you're cheating on your husband with lead heart! How did you know? It's not hard to figure out. You will if you don't answer my questions. You bastard! You didn't think of that when you chose to cheat. Well, someone was bound to find out. What do you want? A gift endowed unto humanity. Yeah, I just want the truth, basically. Lenhard is a handsome man, strong and forthright. He knows what he wants, a proper man. Nico is so boring. You're willing to cheat on your husband? Oh, told Hannah Nico knows about her affair. Well, he doesn't, though. Yes, I was, actually. Why would I want to kill him? Look around. Is Tessing better with him dead? I pissed her off, though. Let's go tell our husband. Hello. Your wife's cheating on you. I'd like to... Why am I doing this? You know she's fucking Manila! Do you know what she gets up to over the Roman ruins? Yes, he does. And you're fine with that? What would you have me do? Drive her into the wilderness? See her punished by the law? I don't understand her. Supposed to be arrogant shit like Lenhart? All I know is that something has to change. An unhappy marriage is a wretched way to live. I don't know. Before you can solve your marriage, there's a bigger problem you need to think about. She's glad Otto died. Did you know that? She never said anything about Otto to you. Stir the pot. I apologized after I failed. Can I tell him his mum's cheating on his dad? No. Okay. It's a shame. Right. I don't know, lads. Yeah, I've sorted affair. Well, I'm interested in now. I am gonna end up having to accuse her. But I don't think she really did it. We could accuse Lenhart. Yeah, she denied it pretty well. I don't think it's her. I did fail all the checks. I did. Let's see if we can go up to the Abbey. She didn't deny it. No, that's true. She wanted his help, didn't she? That she wasn't going to get accused. Let's pop through the forest and then we'll go up to the meadow. See if Smokey's seen anything. No. Do you guys... Actually, you know what? I wrote it down. What did the person smell like? Smelled something. Moss and sulfur mixed with frankincense and roses. Is the last person who... I think it might just be one of the nuns delivering the letters, or one of the monks delivering the letters. Okay. The hand's gone. Yeah, she is good with smell. Can ask her if she smelt anything. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to the nuns, actually. And I can't go into the... Oh, hello. Oh, she won't talk to me either. Maybe I should have spoken to everyone before. The many-petaled... Does it not look exactly like that yellow flower? No, but I suppose she wouldn't recognize the person if she couldn't see them. It's really good, Rachel. It's really, really good. It's really well done. I really recommend it if you did want to pick it up. Okay, keep out of the library. Let's go into the library. Is it you, Lord, come to claim my soul? Oh, Andreas, dear boy. You don't look so good. I have been better. The escape of the library winded me. It aches my heavy heart, but it will pass if God wills it. I think Adoc's gonna... I will do what I can. I do want to ask you about something, though. Human! You have a lovely look. It seems as though it would be quite a risk for you to come through the crypt to see us. Doesn't mean it wasn't one of the monks. Yeah. I love how he keeps saying God bless you to me, but you can just tell he hates me. I am, as always, glad to see you, but surely if you put yourself at risk, you cannot keep yourself out of danger and trouble, can you? I like the excitement. Perhaps you should have chosen the soldier's life instead, Andreas. Plenty of excitement to be found. All jokes aside, why have you come to the library in these dire times? We are not out of danger. Yeah. They may not be trained soldiers, but it does not take much military acumen to burn down a building full of books. Yeah. The soldiers all end up in slaughter. You've said much about the peasants, but what of you and the brothers? I am... Oh, shit. I accidentally clicked too much of that perhaps for young mind. Owen. Long enough ago by now. Hear the others who hold my attention. I worry about Volkbert and Rudegger. They are gentle people, not able to withstand this terror or violence. But I am especially worried about Adok. He didn't look good. He is old and frail, and his health has grown worse since we fled here. He remarks of pains in his chest. I am cut off from my tools, and and were it not so, I am unsure of what might help against his affliction. Salvia salvatrix or Papavas. Asking Sister Gertrude might be most prudent. Okay. We'll see if we can get that for him. Maybe it's Volk, but he's a bit... I don't know why he's sussy. He seems like he's unlikely, which makes him seem more likely. Yeah. Gotta send us a mediator. You're not going to. God, I'm gonna end up accusing that woman, aren't I? Oh gosh. He's having it. He's having a heavy breathing. I think he's singing for us. What are you whispering? Old song from his home. I think it soothes him. Yeah. Yeah, it usually works out, right? Because then the person who, you know, the person who's done it is like, oh no, you've caught me. And everyone else is like, I didn't do it. So, you know, they always tell the truth. Deep in prayer ever since we fled to the library, all this violence and strife does not conform with his gentle soul. Care for him. This is a kind of thoughtful man who wouldn't. Ah, it's too much at stake. Why don't you sing it for the others to hear? Go on, sing for us. Do it! Still surprised with Mind Cop? On your mind. You got me on your mind.
Sancte Petre Gewalt, dass mag Jan, selmodingen den Mann, Kyrie eleison, Christe eleison, Kyrie eleison, Christe eleison.
That was lovely. Herval. Played out by Brother Rudegger. I'll see you later, Herval. You have a good day. I was hoping to seek your guidance about Otto, who may have killed Otto. He's a bit sassy as well. I wish I'd seen how tall the assailant was, but I didn't. Anything recently? Several brothers were upset when he demanded Father Gurno reveal the Abby's financial records. A bold move. Indeed, it caused quite the stir for a few days. Andreas, I shouldn't be bringing the Abbey into concerns of outsiders. Oh, he doesn't, you know. All right, let's see if we can help brother Adoc with his stuff. With his heart attack that he's currently having. See you later, guys. What about in the tower? I swear to God, there must be something that happens in this tower. Oh, they've ransacked the scarcity. Yeah, looted. See if there's anything left. A journal. I don't understand any of this. Luckily, I think we read Latin. Abbey's income, mostly donations from pilgrims. It's not much. These are the Abbey's expenses. Some of these numbers are awfully high. The Abbots. Oh. Guy is using double bookkeeping, a difficult type of accounting to understand. The Abbey is struggling to make ends meet, but the accounts seem to balance out. Oh, this page is not part of the ledger. It's just a sheet of parchment with a few notes, but why was it tucked away? Okay. We didn't go to the confessions, I know. We found the ruins, and we ended up going into the ruins. Yeah. I kind of wanted to go to the confessions, but I thought the ruins would be better. I don't know whether I regret that now. It doesn't seem like they've looted the bloody cemetery, for one. Why would there be a book left out here? Looks like a book of exorcism and occultism. Okay, what text is this? Mirael Otto. Otto's name is in the middle of a summoning circle, but why? This handwriting on the side is a difficult hand. Le Bosson de San Hui Lin Se Pour Bougie. I obviously don't speak French. It's something in or for. I don't know what bougie is. Bourgeoisie, maybe. We could Google Translate it. Right, what do we got? The Bosson de San Hui Lin Se Pour Bougie. The Bosson. Need to just check my spelling. It doesn't. Google Translate doesn't like it. The boson of his hui linen candle holder. What? Linen candle holder? Yeah, got the same. Strange, isn't it? Who's Mirail as well? Yeah, like old French. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone to Poland. I wonder if it is a bit of a Oh, it doesn't do satanic verses. I was wondering if it was a bit of a gamble. As to where you choose to stay. Alright, let's go in the kitchen and cellar. Surprisingly, doesn't look like there's been anything stolen from the kitchen. I would like to go to the infirmary as well. Cellar is still full of food, too. Someone that offed him. Well, we know Matthew and Rudega are dating each other, and it sounds like they're pretty, like, committed to each other. So it'd have to be, like, Brother Guy, if we're talking the monks. No, they seem pretty happy with each other, so I wouldn't want to suggest that they were cheating. Looking for the infirmary. Oh, there we go. And then we want Sister Gertrude. I mean, it could have been Martin. Let's go see the sisters. Hello. Speak to Sister Gertrude, please. Can I speak to Sister Gertrude? Yeah, and I don't think I can speak to Sister Gertrude now because I think she's asleep. What we could do is we could go through the ruins. Yeah, it feels like we didn't have much time in the day. We didn't get to have breakfast. Too innocent still. I can hear laughing. Okay, I'm not allowed back through the ruins. That's a shame. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can do. Nobody else's house is going to be open. Yeah, he does have past history of running past us when there's been a murder. Yeah. So this is the murder. Oh, he's my, he is my apprentice. He's my artist's apprentice, yeah. He's nice enough. He does a good job. I mean, I guess we're just going back. He's a Robin or a Batman. I like him being loyal. Don't say he's far too loyal. He's just good the way he is. Well, I guess we don't have any choice but go to sleep. I don't know how much time we're gonna get tomorrow. Probably fuck all. I'm gonna have to accuse wildly, Drago. Not sure. Andreas, get up! Wake your boy too. What are you all doing here? What's happened now? Oh my god. Are we gonna have to accuse her? I won't let anything happen to you. Start what? While holding a trial for Otto's murder, you're the one with all the evidence. This isn't. Oh, okay. Exactly why not? We must have a means of exacting justice. I barely had a day to investigate. I can hardly come to a conclusion so soon. Oh my god. Be quiet. I have a woman in labor right next door. This behavior is shameful. If she loses her child because of this fighting, it will be on your souls. I know you want justice for my husband, for your friend, but I don't want things to get worse than they already are. Give Andreas a little more time. Up until that baby's born. Hold it in! Good evening. I like the music. It is customary in Tassing that the people of gather in the commons in the middle of the night. We do what needs to be done when it needs to be done. My name is Tristan von Fraunberg. I'm here on the behalf of the Duke of Bavaria. The Duke is aware that you have been distributing and discussing the 12 articles. He is also aware that you've been disputing the conditions of taxation and the land use within the Abbot of Kirsau. The Duke is merciful. He does not seek punish Tassing for these disputes, but his mercy has limits. The Duke has become aware that you have imprisoned the abbot and the monks of Kirsau within the abbey. This is an insult. This is rebellion. For this, can be neither tolerance nor mercy. You have until sunset tomorrow to vacate Kirsau Abbey and release the abbot and all monks. Okay. And they'll kill everybody. You'd think they would just let the monks go. We're starving! The Duke is aware of the town's complaints and finds some merit in them. He believes some concessions can be made regarding the death tax and use of forest for wood. Of that, only under the strict condition that the abbot is released unharmed. What of our right to use the woods for grazing, for fishing? The Duke is unwilling to make additional concessions. You can release the abbot and take what's offered to you and remain defiant and face the consequences. It will yield you little, save steel and fire. I like the design of the horses. They're really cute. Okay. Why do I fucking sleep in constantly? God, I miss being at the abbey when I would wake up at a reasonable time. Now I don't wake up until lunch. God. All right. Let's just take a little review of the people. Yeah. My real world behavior. Oh, I want something to kind of link Helena a little bit more. Where is she? There she is. I don't know. I don't know how likely it is to be her. You know what? I think is a good place to... I know it's a little bit early, but my throat hurts. My throat hurts and I can't do any more reading. So I think we'll leave it here for today. As provided it's saved, which I think it has. Yeah, it's 2 minutes ago. Ah, my throat hurts. Rest my eyes. I think I'll go back to sleep. No, I'm just going to write down on my notebook as well. That we think it might. Nah, she didn't. Yeah, I've said she, I think it might be Helena, but she didn't deny it to Leonhardt, but I would like it to be someone else, though. Like, ideally, it's not her, because I just kind of, I don't know, I just kind of feel bad for her. I kind of feel bad. No, thank you very much for coming, lads. I hope you have a good Wednesday and Friday. No, Wednesday and Thursday, and we'll be back on Friday for more, of The Expanse. You know, the Telltale space game that we played on Monday, so we'll probably maybe even finish it on Friday. Helena. Oh, Hannah. Ah. I'll know what I mean. I'll know what I mean. I'm sure I will. Right, lads. Thank you very much for coming. Have a good week. Good middle of the week. I'll see you on Friday. Hopefully I'll know. Hopefully I don't cut off the wrong person's head. They saw me kill that traveler. No witnesses. But I can't kill them, because then I become a mass murderer. Go on. Please kill. No, don't kill me! You go first.
Thank